The three most important words in real estate used to be location, location, location. Now for me, and the most important part of my job in helping clients, especially first-time home buyers, is assessing and listening to what the needs of my clients are. The first thing, no matter what, has to be, what can the client afford? Second comes location, location, location. It doesn't matter where you live if you can't afford to live there. And the last one is, how long are you going to be in that home? The answer to those three questions dictate actually where you will end up living. Being part of that first experience in buying a home with new couples, especially newlyweds, is the fun and the excitement of doing the whole process from beginning to end. It is so gratifying for me as an agent to see how excited that they can be. But in reality, it's so important that there's a professional there standing at their side to take out that raw emotion on a first-time purchase, that they can actually look at it on numbers and on paper and make sure that it's a qualified decision, that they're doing something that's going to greatly impact them for the rest of their lives. There's so many questions out there when it comes to a real estate agent. Many people don't actually know what they're there for. They always think that they come in and swoop in at the last second and take a commission check for not doing actually any work. But in reality, a good and professional real estate agent takes the time to assess a client's needs and actually ends up making them that money back in the end, which is so imperative and so different for somebody that's successful in their field, that shows the clients that the money that they're paying me, they're actually making back in return. I can show them how to make that money like any qualified financial planner or an accountant that actually ends up saving you money at the end of the day. There's no difference when it comes to selling real estate. Those clients should understand that they're making money by hiring somebody that knows more than they do about the specific product. Another important thing to remember right now is that it is a buyer's market. What a great time for you to be able to dive into something possibly that you couldn't even afford 6 months ago. The inventory is out there and buyers hold all of the cards right now in our real estate market. It's an exciting time where you can buy something that you'd never ever have thought that you could have afforded before. What an exciting time it is to be buying a home in Utah. The market is what it is. It's an interesting time for everybody. There's a lot of uncertainty going on with especially sellers trying to get out of homes that they couldn't afford, but what a great time for new buyers to come in, newlyweds starting a life, to get into something that they can afford. It really is a fun time to do it. What I want to make sure that people understand is that it's something that they do afford and they can afford, and that the location is so important because eventually they will be selling that home again. And third, to make sure that they understand how long they're going to be in that home, that it's something special, that they can know that they're going to use this as a stepping stone for the next place that they choose to live, possibly for the rest of their lives. And in doing all of that, it's so important that they have someone, a professional, a real estate agent that understands those three goals. They can help them and develop those plans, because really what I do is build that relationship. It's not just selling one house, it's doing that and establishing a relationship for life.